So of course now I only see two of us, and it's me. Don't know if Scott's gonna be able to make it today. Oh, looks like Evan just jumped in.
Hello.
Howdy.
How's everybody tonight?
Not too bad.
Beachy here.
Actually got to go to the game store and get person gaming and
That's good.
actually game with some human beings. And oh my, was the store packed. I will totally toss it out there that there is a new room reservations available on TGG's website. However, I totally teased the guys because I was like, I was trying to reserve the room today for like a week straight, and it kept saying there's no availability. And all of a sudden, like, come behind the desk and we'll show how it works. Like, yeah, ask for the room from noon to 3 for a 3-hour period. They keep getting, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, because you have to ask for the room at 11 o'clock, not 12. I'm like, but the store sign clearly said noon. Oh, well, it's just a glitch. It will be nice when room reservations become more of a thing. Waiting for to.
Boy, everybody's so quiet.
I know.
Just chilling, waiting for everybody to show up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
And of course, everyone's on bated breath because
Right?
Watching that screen showing who's hooked in. No.
Oh, Scott.
What gave him that idea?
Yeah, I'm like, I see everybody thumbs up or yes, even yourself. Why? Where did?
I think because there wasn't a confirmation yes. Only the thumbs up.
I was worried when Scott said around 2 o'clock that there's a big storm rolling in, and I'm like, I'm in the game store, so I can't hear nothing. And then
Yeah, it
dead
did
silence.
like normal.
Like,
Yeah, it did.
it's
It did like normal. It rolled through and lasted 5 minutes and was gone.
Yep.
We got caught in it. It was awesome.
Comes in, hits gone by 6, you know. Much as I was hoping we'd get hit with like an all-day rain that soaks non-stop for dozens of hours, you know. Nope, Arizona ain't allowed that.
I mean, yesterday I had a pretty good afternoon rain. I got caught in that coming out from the grocery store. And of course, it was the big, fat, sideways drops that soak you pretty quick.
Oh,
Woohoo.
that's not a good time to be outside.
That's a great time to be outside. It's fun.
Not when you're trying
So
to load
very
your groceries.
True.
Just a heads up there, Evan, you broke up really bad, so I don't think we heard what you said.
Oh, I just said it depends on where you are, what you're doing, and what you're wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I hit the rain at the VA leaving the office, but then it cleared up as I came closer west, and I thought, okay, I have enough time to get in the store and get my stuff and get back out to the car. It shouldn't come in that quick.
Or so
Wrong.
Famous last words.
I mean, after
Yeah,
all, you're
wrong.
just going in and out real quick, right?
Right. It was. I mean, it was freaking clear skies over Ruthroff and La Jolla area when I went into the store.
And then you turned your back on it. Nothing
Yeah.
on you. I thought it would be clear. Torrential downpour later.
Shaking water out of the shopping bags and stuff.
Saying to herself, why is it so? Sounds
As it-
upset the Freya dog. Barking her.
Yeah.
Is that a Facebook chime there? I don't have logged in at the moment.
He said he's logging in. The only one we didn't hear from at all was Jason.
Well, you know, worst comes to worst, your ground commander is sulking after being captured and mildly interrogated.
Yeah, but we rescued his ass, so.
Doesn't mean he can't pout.
He salted because he needed a rescue.
Ooh, he's sulking because you didn't go for his equipment. There you go.
Well,
Oh.
there is that too.
I mean, that totally would be a thing right there.
You'd be very sad about that.
I thought y'all would love me. You didn't go for my big guns.
It's old stuff. We can get him newer stuff.
Just remind him, your equipment wasn't captured until you done let it get captured.
True.
Listen here, Mandalorian Wayne. You don't fight alone, because then you die alone. And more importantly, if you're fighting alone and you dying alone, pick up a communicator and tell somebody what's going on.
Right?
Did we not have that training in Special Rebel School? Pick up a phone. HoloNet hours are cheap. See, that's a good example right there. HoloNet hours are super cheap.
Okay, phone.
I do not know why I thought we weren't going to be making it.
Neither do we.
Probably
Yeah,
because
'cause
last
everybody-
night's game got canceled after we all said we were available, and then they're all like, "No, I can't play tonight."
Yeah,
Well,
everybody thumbed up or
apparently one
said
of them
yeah.
had COVID, so they shouldn't have an excuse. They're already going to be home and not doing anything.
Right?
Minus
That's
the
my-
whole, I have COVID, I'll talk for 5 seconds and then hack for 10 minutes.
Oh. I mean, like, next time we
You
game,
can type.
I might cancel, but that's just because it's my mom's birthday.
It all depends. Now remember, we are live on the internet. If you want to go see her on her birthday.
Oh no, it's all planned out. Everything's fine. It just happens to be on the Saturday to go celebrate with her. And I mean, if you know my mom, she likes to stay long time. So
So on the plus side, I
Mhm.
would just say, me personally, that
Mm.
when you speak to her, remind her that on top of everything else, you're proving who you love more by showing up to be with her than to gaming with your friends.
Right?
Further adding
Uh.
more impact of how much you care for her,
Oh,
earning street
Jim.
cred.
But Jim, you know her.
No, what I'm saying is by telling her this, you get cred with mom, saying that I sacrificed game night, to hang out with you.
I've done that before. It did not earn me brownie points, but we're hoping this time it does.
Hello,
Oh my god.
Hey, surprise!
I am here.
Dun dun dun
Hey,
dun
We
dun.
thought maybe you're pouting since you lost your gear. You know, there was one thing I forgot to do during our long downtime on the ship.
What?
I was gonna actually have the cybernetic brain implant installed
Oh.
that I've had stored for, I don't know, quite some time.
Yeah.
It's sitting
So,
on your shelf waiting to be implanted on you.
Uh-huh.
that reminded me. So apparently I've been a stupid player, and
Wow.
I have a lot of experience that I've been squirreling away.
Oh, no.
And I mean like 20, 15, 15, 10, 25, 15.
You're-
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
You haven't done anything with the experience for that long?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
So you were gimping yourself and
Yeah.
like several levels behind the rest of the party in
Yeah.
essence.
Yep. I'm a very stupid player. So I have a lot of experience, and just I'm really bad at skill points, guys. So I need to deal with that.
Yeah.
Well, the
Get
first,
really good at ranged light. Ask Pappy for a bunch of grenades.
well, if you have that many force points, if you have that many experience points, why don't you just take them in force? That'll lead them quick.
Sorry, what?
I was saying if you have that many experience points, why don't you just learn some force moves? That'll eat up the XP really quick.
But unfortunately, she's a droid.
I'm a droid.
Hey, it's canon. Droids can use force.
So, yeah, I need to spend those somehow, some way.
So
So,
you're totally gonna have to look at your talent tree and your skills to see what you want to buy.
yeah, at one point, I don't think we have time for that today.
Wow.
And that is how the experience never gets spent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's why I was
Well, okay,
squirreling it
the
away,
first
because
thing-
of the whole buying
The
stuff.
first
But
thing you should do, since you have so many points, is just look at your character sheet and say, what should I be better in? And then just spend those now and don't worry about them.
right, so, oh man, lots
Yeah.
of things come to mind.
Yeah, I would say like skill, like you could improve your skills now without really having to look anything up,
Yeah,
and then look at the talent trees like when you have more time to peruse them.
yeah. This is what happens when I have to wake up a lot earlier than I thought I did.
Also, if you don't have dedication on your talent tree yet, you can just sort of locate where it is, how to get there, and start checking boxes till you get there.
All right, well, working on that.
So where
So-
last we left off, sounds
So
like
real quick-
everyone's here.
So with
I'm
that-
not in jail anymore.
No. With that long downtime, can I have had the cybernetic brain implant put in? Just didn't
not
activate
yet.
this last round.
Because we are stopped off right where we ended up last.
Yeah, we're not
Well,
actually on
I was
downtime
talking-
yet.
I was talking at the prior, like, 3-month downtime, but since I forgot about it. No? All right.
And
fine.
not at the moment, nope. Not since your general got himself kidnapped and you guys invited the rebel back to the ship and left the rebel on the ship when you guys went to go rescue your general.
Okay.
And
I
then
was
to
looking
help
for a mulligan, so.
to help remind everybody, Scott, what is it you discovered when you filed office?
Yeah, the
Rigorous-
guy that we spent so much time and effort and possibly our own lives saving was an Imperial double spy.
Well, let me give you a little clarification there. He wasn't a double agent. He's actually the head of the ISB on that planet that was going undercover looking for more rebel spies. And he totally captured the little lost sheep you were looking for there and got the passcode out of him. So
I say we should.
when you guys were doing the whole call sign, countersign, there's a reason why when you're throwing that out all willy-nilly on town, how he totally responded to you.
I knew that was going to happen. Did I not say at the very beginning that was going to happen?
Hey, you were following your ground commander.
No, we were following up the chain of command and those stupid intelligence agents. That's who we were following, the stupid intelligence agents. And now we actually have to go back to them to see what we're going to be doing with this guy.
So when last we left off, you discovered this, and you did exactly what, Scott? Or I should say Kay?
Basically, during some time when nobody else is really going to be able to see me, I'm contacting headquarters, telling them what happened, and asking what things we should do. The typical three are kill him immediately, take him in and torture him, or now that we know he's an agent, feed him the information that we want him to have.
Now, have you told us about this, or is this just your character's knowledge?
He just read the file and realized it.
So we're still all in the dark.
Yes.
You guys have
Right.
the undercover agent in the cockpit with you, seeing where you guys are going. He's fascinated about where you guys are going. He's totally telling you it's his first time off-world.
Tell me, friend, do you play cards?
No, I never get. I'm just a poor moshi farmer from a poor family.
He's just a poor Mr. Farm from a poor family.
And Scott, when you send this communication, are you doing real-time person-to-person communication, or are you just sending a message?
Real-time person-to-person communication with call signs and counter call signs to make sure that I'm actually talking to the people I think I'm talking to.
Okay. Do me a favor. It's got a really squeaky chair. It's worse than the...
Yeah, they do.
And first, let's go ahead and clear the destiny.
That's probably a good thing.
Especially since it was so full of light side. And everybody go ahead and roll your destiny.
Ah,
Ooh, look at Kay making sure good things happen.
Yeah,
Look at
well.
Kay, the only one making sure good things happen. Someone has no.
I'm getting there.
Come on, dude. It's not like you're running this game.
There you
Flip
go.
that.
that.
Okay, so we got fairly good balance to the force there. 3 light side, 3. So while you're sending this communications out, do me a favor and roll me your computer. Oh, well, shit snap.
Yeah.
Damn you and your great computer skills and my crappy purple and red dice. So after you start to really get into your conversation, all the countersigns are given. You're talking to the intelligence agents for the ship. You notice a little lag transmission, and obviously you're sensing that this is not cool. You know this ship better than this. It's got really good communications, and you immediately do
Oh
the
shit! We left him alone in here. He bugged us, didn't he?
the Control Alt Delete to pull up the task manager, and you realize that your communication systems is exactly what you think it is, and it is bugged at the moment. And not only is it bugged, but it's actually sending out 2 identical transmissions. One, which is your conversation, with rebel intelligence, and the other is a communications channel that you're not sure you recognize, but you are fairly probably of an imperial origin. And it's coming directly from your communications system, so it tells you.
Before or after I used authentication codes?
After, of course.
Of course.
That's what that one threat's for, so we know for sure. That you're sure it's probably some kind of hardware wired directly into your communication from your role. You're pretty sure it's not just like a hack. It's something physical in your communication. Think of it like a cloned hyperspace transceiver. So anything that gets communicated off this boat gets copied and sent an exact duplicate to this location. What are you gonna do? I mean, the important thing is you succeeded and you know about this. So you have options.
Yeah, so does everybody else now.
Okay. I'm going to use my. Am I alone in?
Yes, you basically went to the refresher to do this in private.
Well, we got some
Okay, so I've
private
got a
rooms there
security
anyway.
sweeper.
So you're gonna go through the ship top to bottom with a sweeper?
Um.
Do it. Why not?
Well, no, hold on.
Hey, Kate,
I'm
you
going to
better
put on my
watch-
sap
don't
gloves.
pause the bathroom.
I'm gonna put on my sap gloves because it's difficult for people to see that I'm wearing sap gloves.
Okay, so you're putting on your gloves.
And then I'm going to sneak up behind the spy.
You mean
and
Rebel
zap
Agent?
him.
As everyone's talking to this guy, wanting to hear about how fascinated he is about all of you rebels.
Yep.
Okay, finally you're out of there. I gotta go so bad.
and I'm basically gonna zap him.
Okay, so you're gonna go up to the cockpit. I will.
Well, no. The spy guy.
Yeah, the spy
That's where
guy's
he's
up
at.
in the cockpit.
Oh, he's in the cockpit?
Yeah, he's fascinated. It's his first time off world. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Tell me more about
Okay.
these hyperspace coordinates we're going to.
I'm going to be, when I first come in the door, I'm going to be, not obviously, but, my hands are kind of like a little bit behind me.
Okay.
And then when he like looks at me and then looks away again.
And then you're gonna sucker punch him in a confined cockpit. I like this.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a blue because he doesn't see it coming.
Neither do any of us.
Oh, somebody got itchy. Somebody got itchy trigger finger there. In that light side point. Okay, so I've got just standard difficulty for melee. Black because he does have melee defense. For one. And I've got an upgrade and a blue for you as you gave me balance back. Go ahead and take your.
Okay, hold on a second.
As slowly the camera watches him creeping closer, waiting till he. The sweetest. Oh, sweat down, Kate. The rest of you were all just smoking and joking with him. And then Kay, out of nowhere, there's a slight bump in hyperspace, and Rigger devotes all of its attention to piloting. Kay swings his mighty fists out there, and he has his duck glove. So you hit the guy for 6 points of damage from the back of the head. Take 2 strain. You were stressing taking that shot, and it's kind of exhausting, ambushing somebody with a sucker punch.
What the heck?
Oh, did we get strain back since we were?
I will say yes. If you're short on strain, you can roll a cool and see how many successes you get.
So I'm unconscious.
Yes, somebody has to fix Rigger.
Oh, that's right.
Somebody was totally gonna do that for you.
Maybe. Sure.
Obviously, Oni's getting
success.
lots of cool back while
just one
hanging out in the
success.
refresher there.
All right.
Well, I did knock myself unconscious.
It was just number one. It didn't take long. I'm coming back.
Make sure you're looking at your dice, totaling it up, because he has other dice in there.
Yeah, you ignore the purples
Just.
Oh,
because I had not cleared them.
Oh.
So ignore. Actually, go ahead and just re-roll because I had a bunch of different stuff in there.
okay.
From upgrade to a blue to. I was putting a band-aid on my leg. Y'all were too fast on the trigger finger.
Oh, hey, everyone. That's the same thing.
Can I take my old one?
This is like, I ain't in jail. I ain't in jail. I'm feeling cool as cool as cool as cool as can be.
Was
I
there time to
didn't have to
any
use the
medical
shared
stuff?
showers. Okay, so Kay comes in the
The
cockpit.
sigh of relief after Imperial torture is real.
And, had we had time to get fixed up by the dock?
Not yet, no. You guys just
Okay.
rushed to get off this damn pit of despair planet and get to hyperspace. That was all the time we've had, and as soon as you were in hyperspace, Kay started downloading the files that Rigger was kind enough to hand over before passing out. And that's when all of a sudden he realized, wait a minute, the face I've been wearing is that of an Imperial agent. Matter of fact, like second in command on that planet, the ISB.
Well, first now, because the fate of the second, the first.
No, second still.
Oh, she wasn't even the first.
She was his subordinate, henceforth the odd, shocked quirkiness she had about wanting to talk to him alone. Because she was maintaining Kay's cover, thinking he was him. Wondering what game he was playing this whole time. After all, didn't you think it a coincidence that they were so willing to fall in?
I just thought we were that good.
She was wondering why her superior was pretending to be captured by a bunch of buffoons. Boy, was she wrong.
In reality, it was the buffoon that was captured by buffoons.
So you guys see Kay come calmly in the cockpit, and out of nowhere belts this guy in the back of the head, and he just grabs his head and goes, "Ow!" Because he is not out cold. Hey, do you want to say anything? As everyone looks at you in terror for coming in and hitting the guy in the back of the head.
He's a spy. Get him.
Actually, based on the feelings that I had before it was revealed to us, Giannis is probably not incredibly surprised by this. In fact, he wasn't expecting it, but he's not really surprised. So when Kay hits him, I'm pretty sure I kind of know what's happening.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
As Kay hits him and runs. So is anyone doing anything else?
I'm
We're also
walking
like to
back.
punch it.
As everyone speaks all at once.
Yeah.
I sleepy, so nothing.
Rigger sends out a sad and mournful sound for a mechanic to bring her back from the dead.
I'm walking back to the cockpit from the fresher.
I guess that means I'm flying then, so.
Well, I had to take a bathroom break.
I'm dreaming of nice talent trees.
For some reason, Kay was taking up the refresher all to himself. Something about best place he does his best work.
I guess I'll spin around with my blaster pistol on the guy.
As our pilot enjoying the backdrop of hyperspace, world that it is, you whip out your pistol and you point it at him, and he just puts his hands up and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's been a misunderstanding," and kind of rubs the back of his head.
I'm sure there is. Looks
Okay, I'm back.
okay.
So basically, you haven't missed anything other than Oni is heading back from the refresher, and your pilot has whipped out his pistol on him, and he said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's been a misunderstanding." Once we get to Rebel headquarters, we can easily get this taken care of.
Hey, Quinn, it's all yours. Hey, whoa! Why are the guns out?
Oh, my guns aren't out.
Mine is.
I'm going
Gun
to
out.
put him in a chokehold and choke him out.
Oh, so you're going to attempt to brawl him.
Oh, wait. I thought that was... Oh, I need an improvised weapon. That's what I need.
I mean, he is sitting in a seat with a safety harness.
Yeah, I'll use the safety harness and choke him out.
Okay.
Don't you have a blaster pistol with stun or something?
Go ahead and make your balance in the force makes it really nice.
Do we need to roll initiative or anything?
In a moment we will. I was kind of asking you guys. You could take your by all means turn because he's maintain his cover. But now that you're trying to choke him to death, I just make things more violent.
Where's that improvised weapons talent?
There you would basically just use a brawn.
Well, I thought that's the other character that uses agility instead of brawn. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
that's what I was confused about. Although actually with this character, yeah, it does well. It matter. Okay, so melee.
Yep. Or no, brawn.
Oh, brawn.
Well, no,
You mean
melee,
brawl?
because you are using an improvised weapon. And what does your improved improvised weapon talent do?
That's what I was trying to check. Ah, there it is. Creative killer. It's not called improvised weapon.
Then that would be an entirely different kettle of fish. What does that do?
Okay, it's not on there. I knew it was on there. Hold on. Sorry.
No problem.
I have a talent tree up right now. What's your talent? What's this? What tree is it from?
It's in Sleeper Agent,
Oh, I don't have that one.
Creative
Never mind.
Killer. Yeah, hold on.
All type agent.
Reduce the critical rating of improvised weapons by 2.
Okay, so you crit on a 1.
And it's still melee, right?
Yep.
Okay.
As
Ew.
you grab the seatbelt and you're gonna choke him out, and he immediately like slams down on the belt and kind of jerks it right out of your hand, so you don't have to slacken it to wrap around his neck. But you do have 2 advantage.
Um.
As he gives you this look like, no.
Um. He's sitting, right?
He's sitting in the chair, wanting to grab a big peek at the hyperspace coordinates, where we're going, all that good.
Okay. So with 2 advantage, can I have the chair like go all the way down so that way he really like can't grab anything else, and he's in, and he's I can't do knock down because it's 2 but not 3. But since he's in the chair, can I make him kind of like prone?
Okay, so you kind of Jackie Chan that chair so he's in a reclined position, so he can't like get a hold of the control panels or do anything nefarious that you think he might do if he has access to those controls.
Right.
Okay, I'll totally take that for 2. As you all are looking kind of stunned, like, guys, what's going on here? Did we miss something?
Yeah, I'll stun shoot him with my pistol.
Well, let's go ahead and roll a.
Do I get to roll initiative?
Unfortunately, no, until somebody jumps in out, which you totally think they would have done by now.
They're busy. I understand.
This gonna be a vigilance roll?
This is going to be a vigilance roll because you didn't quite expect a fight to be breaking up between Kay and the new guy.
Jesus.
I take it I'm cool.
Yes, you are cool because you know that this is coming.
Hey, Rigard, once this is all sorted out, I'll see if I can help you out.
As Rigger just makes this sad, quiet noise, barely perceptible.
Little droid snoring.
Like poor Rigger sitting there in a pile in the corner of the room. So immediately he kind of snarls at Kay, and his facial expression completely changes. And he looks at Kay and says, you know, in his reclined position where you kind of pushed him in the chair back so you're blocking his access control panel. And he kind of sneers in that imperial sneer that totally breaks the facade of his cover as he reaches into his pocket and whips out a small control buttony looking thing and just looks at you, Kay. Says, "Get off me, you rebel scum. If I push this button," and he clicks his thumb down, "I've armed a dead man's switch which will explode the hyper engines, killing us all. And I can only assume you've already been in communications with IS." And you see the little controller that he's just pressed the plunger on is now blinking a little green light ever so.
All right, Snidely Whiplash.
Who's going?
Where am I with respect to him?
You never told us when we asked, so I'm assuming you're crying off your missing armor somewhere.
Oh, fair. Also, missing sniper rifle, not armor. I just lost my padded armor.
Still, it's your padded armor. It was one of a kind.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's just rude.
So who's going first?
Would I be able to use bypass security to make sure that the switch wouldn't activate whatever it's supposed to?
No, because that's a hacky thing. Something tells me he won't stand calmly there while you open its little tiny panel and start hacking its programming. I mean, I guess you could always hack your ship. You know, tell it not to do that. Totally could be a thing, but that would involve you ignoring him and getting to your console and hacking your own ship. I mean,
Did I hear the blaster fire?
I haven't shot yet.
nobody's
you
shot
haven't
anyway
shot.
yet. There's just a little scuffle.
Okay, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yep. I
And
mean,
just
technically, Kay, if you wanted to, you could get in the computer or, you know, yell for, you know, someone to pop out of you guys had a hyperspace. Turn the engine off. I totally hit the emergency stop button. You know how well that works.
Yeah, that
Everyone's
was
seen
already
Gilligan's Island, right?
that was already in my plan. So that I didn't know if Kay had any immediate plan to do something. If not, then I will go and yes, I will pop us out of hyperspace, clearing the coordinates and everything.
Okay, so you're gonna hit the hyperspace button. So do me
Yeah.
a favor, as you are popping an emergency full hyperspace drop, dropping you God knows where. So you're not going to be able to clear the hyperspace coordinates because you pretty much are going to have to grab your controls and start flying. Because if not, you'll just spinning out in a very uncomfortable fashion. Assuming you want to come out with a controlled drop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me your piloting check as you hit the emergency stop on hyperspace, and then you immediately grab the controllers, going, "Oh, sweet maker!" The droids, see, I already teach my religion, and I've got your upgrade in there.
All right, you ready?
Yep, hard stop, hard stop, but not hard for some people. Now, I totally know what I'm using those 3 threat for.
I'm sure you
uh,
do, but
What are you using those 2 advantages for? I mean, those 2
You mean-
triumphs.
triumphs.
2 big damn triumphs. Let's give them the proper respect.
So one of them will send the spy. And I guess I don't want to do that because then
But
this
you could
dead
totally
man
send him
switch.
flying off out of his seat. And
One of them you can definitely spend on making sure that like the dead man switch doesn't go off before we drop out.
You totally
Because
spend one for him to come flying out of the chair and knocking himself out, and second one for his death grip on the switch while out cold is apparently stronger than it should be.
I'll go with that.
Okay. As you slam out of hyperspace, and you of course hit the impulse engines just in time to keep you guys from slamming into some rapid space. And the ship kind of tumbles, and you all kind of feel that queasy Star Trek camera wobble feel where you're all grabbing the stuff, except for poor Rigger, who goes skittering with sparks pieces across the floor, sadly saying, "Someone please fix me." And our dear ISB agent goes flying forward, hits his head on the Durasteel viewport, and comes flying back and kind of hits his chair. And his hand is got just a total shock that he's got a death clinch on the remote control. And are you going to say who's going to grab the remote control from him? Anyone volunteer?
Yeah, well, I did my part. That was
Okay.
on 2.
I think that would probably be on you, or maybe Oni if he wants to like dive for it.
I'll grab it.
Okay, Kay grabs his hand, the ISP agent's hand, keeping his thumb pressed straight down on the device, whatever it is. Okay.
See, emergency braking works in cars and in spaceships.
As
Can I change it so from where he's having his thumb on it, I can put my thumb on it and grab it?
I'm pretty sure you can do that in one stressful moment. Give me a average coordination. How well you. And as Quinn is super cocky about his hyperspace drop, all of a sudden the couple of meters on the computer screen start immediately
Ooh.
blasting into the red.
Yeah,
As,
somebody else really should have done that.
As the you get the idea that the hyperspace engines are really not happy right now and are in full emergency shutdown.
Okay. Well, the hyperdrive engine,
Yep.
not the backup, because that's not
Yeah.
functioning.
So I've got your
Tell me
upgrade
when you're
in there.
ready.
Okay, go for it.